All hands on deck. Yeah, thank God President Donald Trump won. That's what I'm hearing. And hi, Mr. Doug. How you doing? This guy say he's not a big fan of tariffs that I'm listening to. I'm a very big fan of tariffs. I'm a very big fan of tariffs. You know, do what we gotta do. We broke, baby. We
Yes,
broke.
we are.
We taking care of the whole world. Taking care of the whole world.
Hey guys, so we are at hold on,
Okay, talk to Dwayne.
let me share this.
All right.
All right, guys. Hey, hey.
House. New York in the house. New York in the house. New York in the house.
You said
Hello from Staten Island. Staten Island in the house.
so acting.
Staten Island in the house.
Shot flips red. That's right. First
Shot flips
cookout.
red.
Danny win. They said Danny win the first
We gonna bring the
cookout.
whole city out midterms. Who
The
gonna
first
bring the city
cookout-
out? Chicago Flips Red. Who
The
gonna
first
bring the whole
cookout
city out?
is
Chicago Flips
midterms.
Red.
That's the first cookout midterms.
You
We
can
need
go to our
everybody to show
website,
up.
flipsred.com, and you can purchase a hoodie. I'm trying to make $1 billion off the hoodies, okay? Because if I make $1 billion off the hoodies, then at the end of the day, I can run everybody I need to run and don't got to worry about nobody trying to tell us what we could do. Because we the people fuel Chicago Flips Red. This is a family affair. This a family affair. This a family affair. Woo doo doo. So yeah, that's what we do.
Yes, so we are
FlipsRed.com. Shout out to Black and
AM
White Radio.
560 the
Shout out
answer.
to AM 560
That's where we're at.
Radio, 560 The Answer. We
I have
out
these
here.
headphones on.
Okay, so here's all you
Nah, I
gotta do.
want
Just hit play when you want to hit
multi-millions.
play.
But I'll take $1 billion. I'll take a Billy. But I want about 100 Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
I want-
So don't
I want to
hit
be
stop
on
bars,
Trump
it'll stop the
status.
track all there, so if you're
Trump
gonna,
status. Trump status. I love Trump. I don't care what nobody say.
So here,
Like,
like
call
so
me
hit
whatever
play.
y'all want. Like I love Obama. I love me some Trump.
Pause it. So hit
Trump.
play again.
I love me some Trump.
Right, so then you can reset-
Trump
you
know
can- you
what
can
it
hit this as
is.
many times as you want. You
Trump
can do
know
the whole- so that's,
Trump a
you
New
know,
Yorker.
But if you hit
Born and
right, it
raised.
resets the whole
Real
class back.
recognize
If
real.
you hit it twice, it ejects it.
Real recognize
So that's it. So
real.
yeah, just play and pause, and then don't worry about clearing
Yes.
it out or ejecting it.
I
I'll
love-
do
we
that
love
stuff
you
later.
too.
Okay, he
So just
giving
hit
us
play and pause
instruction.
here.
Let's see.
We love you too, Ms. Morales.
So,
Ms.
All
Morales.
right, so I'm gonna start the
Morales.
stream in 4 minutes, and then
4
I'll shut
minutes.
the door. That'll mean it'll be a show. Okay.
All right, guys, we start streaming in 4 minutes. It's
Decatur.
AM 560
Decatur where's greater.
the answer.
Decatur where's greater.
So it's AM 560 the answer. There you go, Miss Jackson, Afro
Decatur
Elite
where's greater.
over there.
Well, you supposed to be a
So-
surprise. You out here just messing up the surprise.
Oh, okay, well, hang on. Oh no.
Huh? Oh no, I was just playing with her.
Oh, okay, yeah. She. I thought.
You know she. Y'all some old tenders.
Or you gonna spread out?
No, I mean because we doing a lot.
Yeah, we're alive, so this should be good.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's locked. The flip is locked.
The flip is locked.
Warranty is
Oh,
locked.
you can put that on there. You can use this.
What? But how do what?
Oh, you mean
I don't know how I can unlock it.
go turn it to the side again?
Look. It said it's locked, so it's sad.
Rotate the device. Oh, I don't know.
The video's not premiering.
Man, you should just rotate on his own. I don't know where I've locked it at. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, what you say?
Hello, Mr. Glenn.
Okay, so I'm gonna have us
Hello.
right here.
LA forgiven or law forgiven.
We just got to have
Watching
it.
for Florida. We got Florida in the house.
Florida in the house.
Florida in the house. Florida in the house.
See if we can do it like this.
30,000 hair and makeup. Brandon Johnson. But he hates. Says poverty sucks, but he spends 30,000 on makeup and hair. Poverty sucks. Brandon Johnson. Freeman family, what's up, Miss Ross? Shout out to DMV. Freeman, DMV in the house.
Shout out, shout out.
I love the DMV, baby. The DMV. I love the DMV.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes. I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
Or visit 560theanswer.com/. That's 560theanswer.com/.
Miss Leslie brought me some. Look, my mom texted me.
She brought you what?
Let me see what my mom talking about. No, I don't know. She wants to send me an NBA star. Tell me, so you know him? No, mommy, I do not. Crab cakes. I need the real crab, brew crab. Miss Leslie brought me the real crab.
So we
I
are
think
at
she
the
like crabs. And she
AM
ate
560.
crabs just like
The
we ate
answer.
crabs. She was breaking them and
A
everything.
AM 560. The answer.
The answer. Texas in the house. You got Texas in the house over there.
Oh,
Maryland in the
house.
house. Texas in the house. Maryland in the house.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks for the super chat, guys.
Thank you.
So the first cookout, guys, is going to be midterms. That's going to be the first cookout. We are all invited.
Here we go.
Right.
Sounds like a circus act. Exactly. And I perform every morning.
At Forever Remodeling, we create bathrooms that fit your life, not the other way around. From extra storage to spa-like showers and timeless finishes, we make your mornings easy. Visit foreverremodeling.com.
We're about to start.
Foreverremodeling.com.
Getting ready to start.
Portions of the following show.
Shout out to Gang.
560, the answer. Clear the heavy mind element. The lies of the mainstream media are about to be exposed. The hypocrisy of the left is about to be revealed. This is a revolution in how we think about politics, race, and culture. You've tuned into Black and White with John Anthony.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Black and White Radio. It's not John Anthony today. Today it's Jessica Jackson and Chicago Flips Red.
Woo.
I know that's a situation, a conversation that our audience is excited, super excited to have. We have in the studio with us today the founder of Chicago Flips Red, Miss Zoe Lee. We have with us also today Danny C., who is the vice president of Chicago Flips Red. And then I'm here, Jessica Jackson, and I'm the advisor to Chicago Flips Red. And we're going to get started, and we're going to give you all the opportunity to call in, have some conversation with us, but we're going to discuss some good things today. We're going to talk about how Chicago Flip Reds got started. We're going to talk about the purpose of Chicago Flips Red. We're going to talk about the goals of Chicago Flips Red, and we're going to talk about the current state of Chicago Flips Red. We're going to talk about the budget. We're going to talk about Brandon Johnson. We're going to talk about Governor Pritzker, and most of all, we're going to talk about our president, Donald J. Trump. So we're excited and we're ready to go. So we're going to get started first by saying hello to our audience. Again, this is Jessica Jackson for John Anthony, and we want to thank John Anthony for giving us the opportunity to be on the radio. And we're here at 560 AM, 92.7 FM, and 1400 AM for our Detroit, Michigan audience. We're going to take call-ins, and of course our number to call in is area code 312-642 5600. But before we get started, we want to be able to say hello to our audience. So we're going to start with our president and founder, Zoe Lee. Say hello to the audience, Zoe.
Hello, family. And shout out to John Anthony for giving us this opportunity. He is in
Israel,
right?
Oh.
Yeah, so shout out to John Anthony for giving us this opportunity. I appreciate it, and I feel at home because I'm next to my Danny, and then right across from me is the one who started it all with me, Miss Jessica Jackson.
All right. Okay, next we have with us, as I said, Danielle Carter, aka Danny C. And she's the vice president of Chicago Flips Red. Say hello to our audience, Danny.
Hello, my beautiful, beautiful American family. I love you guys so much.
Well, we're excited. In the second half of our show, we're going to have a surprise, and we're going to leave that till that time. So to get started, just to put everything in its proper perspective, I'm going to start with a clip that starts with Zoe Lee and one of her public speaking segments. And it's going to make it clear how it is that she's the founder of Chicago Flips Red and what it is that she stands for. Let's go.
Well,
That's Zoe Lee. And I played the first part of our illustrious, as they call him on YouTube, the illustrious Mayor Brandon Johnson, so that you would be able to put it in proper context what it is and who it was that she was talking to. Zoe, tell the audience what made you make those public comments that particular day.
Oh man, whew, that's one of my greatest hits.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I didn't even know I said all that. Whew, shout out to me. You know, Miss Jessica, I felt so good to be able to. I think that was right after Trump won the election,
Yeah.
and I felt very good and like just I guess vindicated that like woo like because if he did not, you know, and to hear they started like it started getting on steroids about Project 2025 and how that was going to destroy us and destroy the descendants of enslaved when you're mixing them with you're you're being manipulative when it comes to the illegal aliens and just trying to make it like, you're going to be sorry because you know that it's over because, Donald Trump won and he won. It was too big to rig. So I feel like he was just talking every other day about Project 2025 and how, it was going to destroy, the Black Chicago. And it's like, no, you destroyed, Black Chicago when it came to the illegal aliens because you guys purposely had an agenda, and that agenda was to destroy the little bit of the South Side and the West Side that still had homeowners and still had property and land. So I felt good, going to him and Mary Richardson Lowry, who also, was installed. Just realized that they really are bad people. But I felt a sense of hope when Donald Trump won. Yeah.
Well, when you say that, that takes us back to the reason why Chicago Flips Red started in the first place. And I think that the audience needs to get a clear understanding of where Chicago Flip Red's base came from. As you mentioned before, you and I started Chicago Flips Red without the concept of Chicago Flips Red being an actual t-shirt or a hat, a slogan. It was the mindset about what you just mentioned. We went there dealing with the issue of real estate, the issue of property being taken. We realized, I know that I did, that illegal immigration was not the only thing that was pushing us out of our communities. But because of the probate process that I was experiencing based on my mother's estate, which a lot of you have heard about, started this. And it started it for Zoe. When we come back from commercial break, we're going to dig a little deeper into that. How Chicago Flip Red got started, what the issue with your mother's property that you were referring to in this clip. And then after we examine that some, then we're going to hear from Danny C. And she's going to tell us about how she got involved with Chicago Flip Red. And we're going to take it from there. Good show.
Hey guys, yes.
What we got? How many minutes? 70 seconds to
3 minutes.
Hey, great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Jackson, you're a pro at this. Right, you're a pro at this. Y'all hear Miss Jackson?
Hey, yeah, you did really well.
Can y'all hear Miss Jackson talking? Hosting the show? Y'all can hear?
Put him on. He's regular.
And if you're not, you can turn on
show, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him
AM
on.
560, the answer, or go to Black and White
Yeah, so
Radio.
Oh, y'all can
John
hear?
Anthony on YouTube.
Okay, y'all can go to the answer, guys. It's AM 560. And it's called the
Hey, Miss
answer.
Harris.
AM 560 on the radio, or you can just stay here.
Sounds great.
But
Just let
what
the
we're
callers
doing
know, so they're
is
like, hey,
she's
we're gonna
playing
get to you.
clips,
We're gonna
and we can hear it, but I don't know if, but you
people are
probably
more
can't.
willing to like wait if they know they're gonna be on. So it's like, no, I'm gonna get. It's
thought I
like,
turned
it's
my
all
ring
you
off.
feel neglected. Like, okay, I'm
But,
not gonna get on there.
No, but
If
as
you
long
go,
as
oh
you
no, I
let
see
me
you
know.
called us. I see you. We're gonna get to you.
But she's playing
I see
clips
people wait for an hour and a half.
of the set. I
Yeah.
mean,
So just,
some of.
no, that sounds great. Just so we
She's
know-
playing some of
yeah,
our
you're doing
clips
great.
where we're down
I just need to
in
point
city
out there are
council,
callers,
so we can
yeah.
hear it,
So
but you
just-
guys
yeah,
can't.
Yeah, you guys, if you want to hear the
whoever you
whole
wanna
show,
text
so
or
we're
say,
we
hey,
are
let's
like
go to
BTS.
Michael in
We're just
Detroit.
doing behind the
I'll-
scenes.
Right.
But if you
Hey,
want to
Michael,
hear the
how's it going?
actual
I'll take care of the
show,
rest.
Perfect.
AM 560 The Answer, or you can go to Black and Right Radio, John Anthony on YouTube,
Hmm.
and AM 560 The Answer, and you guys can see that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so yeah, this is behind the scenes, so you guys aren't
we're
going to
just
hear
responding
the
to what
actual
we hear.
radio. You're only going to hear our responses and Miss Jessica, but like our clips that they're playing and stuff, you're not going to hear that, or the radio, or the commercials, because we got commercials right now.
They
Yeah.
see that. They see that screen. That black and white. With the,
Oh yeah, you'll
with the-
see. It says
that's all
Black
they
and
see.
White
Right
with
now,
John
West
Anthony,
commercial,
and then you
that's
can
what
call
they
in
see.
too. They have
Yeah.
a call in
I'm
number.
gonna say the calling number again. I said it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But you would tell your audience.
312-642-5600. You can call or text at 312-642-5600. Oh, and Rumble. Rumble has the show as well.
OJ, we got a call.
Hometown.
Coming from South LJ.
Brandon
South
Johnson,
Elgin.
hometown.
That's probably his cousin.
Yeah, because you know he from Elgin. So you all get the
Is that
number
okay?
if you want to call in.
Huh?
Was that okay? Was that first?
Oh yeah,
segment
yeah,
okay?
Oh, that was
yeah,
it.
yeah, that was good.
You
That
a
was-
pro. Thank you
cold
for
with
the
it.
thank you for the super chat, guys. Yeah, you
Thank you
cold
for
with
the
it, Miss
super
Jackson.
chat.
You was made for this.
You stupid.
He was made for this.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Okay.
That's all I be need. Just be needing a little outlet. That's it. Not crazy. Just like 2 hours. Just give me 2 hours of a little break it down to ya.
It's the show the mainstream media doesn't want you to know about.
Is that Lori Lightfoot with an old baby? Lori killed it too. Lori let them.
So we're back. We're back with Black and White Radio. And we're here with Chicago Flips Red. My sisters that's ready to do the work for the Republican Party. In a city that's a Democratic machine, Chicago. But we came through it already and we saw our first results in the first national election. Where we saw the polls move more than they had ever in a long time for the Republican Party. We see we got some calls coming on the line already. We're going to get to you in a few minutes. Right now, we're going to let you hear from our Vice President, Danielle Carter, Danny C. And we're going to let Danny explain how it is that she got involved with Chicago Flips Red, because she came probably about 2 years or so after we had already been going to City Hall. But I want her to explain what attracted her to Chicago Flips Red, and then I want her to talk about how she's enjoyed being a member of Chicago Flips Red, and then we're going to get to some of these calls because I know you all are ready. So what do you got to say, Danny C?
All right, guys. So what got me started with in the beginning, because my husband at this time he was a CPD officer. So initially, it was the COVID-19 when they were trying to mandate him to get the shot, because in order for him to keep his job. Now, it was supposed to be my body, my choice, the Democratic Party, but they were forcing him to get vaccinated. So that's where my initially started, because they was threatening his livelihood, they was threatening his pension and things like that. So fast forward, so that's what made me start maybe paying attention to policies. I couldn't really associate it with Democrat or Republican, but it just made me start paying attention. Okay, I know this is going against our constitutional right. That's it. It just took me into thinking in that direction. Fast forward, when I'm an entrepreneur, business owner, successful business at home, personal trainer. And we wanted to expand our business. So we actually bought a business, a building from, thank you, President Trump, from the opportunity zones that President Trump provided in the blighted communities.
Yes.
So we purchased the building with that. Now here comes the TIF money that were supposed to be allocated towards, blighted areas, thanks to President Trump. But somehow, when COVID-19 came, we bought the building in 2019, so we had to sit out for almost close to a year. But then when we went back, we didn't qualify for the TIF money. Then it was just downhill after that. We tried to get the neighborhood opportunity grants that was supposed to be for us, but somehow we never qualified for that. It was always the same people who were plugged with the mayor, plugged with the alderman. Then it came down to the small business loans. Okay, we did everything right. Didn't lie on our taxes. We paid big taxes because I had a successful business. My husband was a CPD officer for 20 years. So we had to send in, what we were making, our tax returns. Okay, that was cool. Then we had to send in how we ever filed bankruptcy. All of these things that we had to send in, and we did them, and it was always okay. We are looking at it. We are going to review it. Here come a year later. What's going on? Yes or no? Another year. Now, mind you, by this time, the building is not occupied, but the taxes on the building are sky high, are steady going up, and we are not even occupying that building. So that happened. And so we were getting the runaround just for a business that we wanted to establish in the community. Now, with this business, we had to lay out a business plan. Oh, guys, we had everything laid out. We show how many jobs we were bringing to the community. We show all the free services that we will offer, far as showing families how to eat right, bringing the dads back in the home, making sure the dads, a mom and a father, that they're eating healthy, preparing healthy meals, everything. We wanted to have a smoothie bar. We wanted to have a barber shop, a beauty shop, because my thing is, when I understand that it comes to how you feel about yourself. So once I get my clients to reach their weight loss goals, we wanted to give them a makeover so they can just feel beautiful about themselves. So everything we wanted to do, it was they never we would come back. They never allowed me to.
Opportunity that you saw that was given to these illegal immigrants
Yes.
that were coming in. So you mentioned a couple of terms that I want the audience to get a full, clear view on what they mean in terms of opportunity zones. You mentioned TIF money. We're going to talk about that as the show progresses, because one thing that you said, and one thing that we know for sure, is that these programs, such as the Opportunity Zones, are really a program that was initiated by the Republicans. It was initiated by Tim Scott. These type of programs, TIF money, these type of fundings and opportunities that are intended for Black communities that have fewer resources. And what we've learned from being in City Hall over the last 3 years is that it's amazing how those funds never seem to make it back to the communities that they were earmarked for, thus leaving our communities in bad situations economically, and it's been going on for a long time. So for us to know that to be true, and to sit and listen to the blame being shifted to President Trump, when we know that these are problems that have been in our communities for a long time, end up being a very, very delicate and sore spot for us. So when you say about the things that hindered you and your husband from being able to have businesses, we're going to go further into that. We know that Zoe also is an entrepreneur, and how her business opportunities have been hindered by illegal immigration, but also behind the stress fighting for her mother's eminent domain issue, just like my stress level has been increased by fighting for the issue of my mother's property. We're going to get into those things.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, let's hear from our first caller, Michael. And Michael, we want you to tell us, first say hello to Chicago Flip Red, because you come from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. So what is your
Michael.
comment or question to Chicago Flips Red today, Michael? When is the last time you've been to Chicago, Michael? What made you stop coming?
The crime is down.
Yeah, the crime is terrible.
Well, they're saying now that crime is down. I'm going to ask you as a person in Detroit and a person who you said used to come to Chicago, your opinion, Michael. Do you believe that crime is down in Chicago? What makes you say that? That's a cold statement. What makes you say that? Because personally, I don't believe it either.
Right.
But you're from another city looking in. What makes you say that crime hasn't gone down? I'm sure of it too. I'm sure of it too. And thank you for your call. And thank you for supporting us all the way from Detroit. We know some good people in Detroit.
Yes.
I met a sister named Cynthia Hayes. I met her at from Detroit at a Black Expo in Ohio. So shout out to Detroit.
And shout out to
keep
Anton
listening
Daniels.
as we
Yes,
listen. And to
Anton Daniels,
Anton Daniels. Shout out to Detroit. And thank you for your call, Michael. When we come back, anytime. When we come back, we're going to go to our next caller when we come back from the next commercial break. But until that time, I want you all to think about what questions would you have specifically to Chicago Flips Red in terms of what direction would you want to see the organization go, take? What questions would you have for us to present to the Democrats in City Hall or the Cook County Commissioners Board meeting when we are at those meetings? Because it's very important to us that we represent the citizens,
The people.
of Chicago, the people of the country. We'll get to that when we come back.
Yes. Yes. Yes, guys. So don't let them tell you we don't want businesses in our community, or we can't get them. They are not allowing us to. That's terrible. Ain't it?
It's terrible. It's terrible. He might be getting his signal to his channel. Okay. Yeah. So any particular
I thought you was going
direction-
back.
Huh?
How I started.
I am gonna go back to that. I know. I was like, okay, am I letting Danny wait too long? Because I know people, want to hear from her too. That's why I brought her in. But no, we're gonna go back to that. To you talking about how we got started, right? And I'll do that before I bring the next call on.
Okay.
Okay? Anything you want me to go back to?
Oh no, I just say.
Well, no,
yeah,
she never finished. That's why I said less.
We're going
I
to
tell you
go.
less is more. You never finished how you met up with me or nothing. That was the
But-
original question.
But she asked me about what got me started too, and I had to
We
really,
got time. We
yeah,
got
I had to
time.
let you know about the business part, because
Yeah.
that was is important to me.
We got time.
Okay.
That's the good thing.
Mhm.
3 hours.
Oh, yeah, we got 3 hours.
Yeah,
We got 3 hours,
time
guys, so we
to
got a little
cover-
time.
Right, to cover anything that we want to cover. Because we want to get to that budget.
Yeah. So that'd be quick. It'd be quick, and then we're gonna get to that budget, because that's important, guys. This budget.
Budget.
Yes. This budget, guys, we told you it's budget season. These crooks, oh my God.
a real showstopper.
Yeah. These crooks, everybody getting raises, guys. Everybody. We're broke. The taxpayers are paying this, but everybody is getting raises.
And I want us to deal with the determination that we have to flip Chicago red.
Okay.
They said one of the things we gotta do.
Yeah.
Come on, calls. Wait, come on. That line, phone line,
Chicagoland showrooms.
they will, they'll call me. They'll come on.
You know what, guys? We can't get on there. It's no way we can get Brandon Johnson out. And they have a petition, and they're trying to get him out, but it's no way. And by the time it goes to court, election time is going to be here.
That's plain.
Yeah, so it's not. It's that's not an option. That's why it's so important that we have to vote the next time around. We have to get this right because we can't get them out until the term is. Only way we can do it if Trump come and arrest this dude, or we elect him out. This is it, guys. We have no mechanism in place where we can get these people out once we vote them
We're
in.
gonna talk about that.
Yeah, somebody was jailed.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about that. How we're in a democratic chokehold.
Yeah, and we got to be conscious of how we vote.
You ain't want to open the door while we was on the
Yeah, so we got to be very. That's why we have to vote. Yeah, we have to make sure we know what we're voting and voting for policies, guys, because of this. We're stuck with this mentally ill patient. Because something wrong with him. With that cry he did, that you talk about, something wrong with him,
That should have been played.
What, that crime? I had it.
Yeah.
And that mohawk with that mohawk and him crying like that, something wrong with that guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, with that crime.
That crying.
Ask Paul if, oh,
Best
I'm at
Dental Group is located in historic
Ask
downtown
Paul
Bartlett.
if he can
Yes.
run this clip with Brandon Johnson with that fake crime.
They said that mohawk. Yeah. That mohawk was a dead giveaway, guys. It's no way you should have voted for a man with that mohawk like that. It's no way you all should have did that. But you did, and now we are stuck fighting that mohawk maniac. But we're going to get it right this time. We're not going to hold you because you didn't know, but this time now you do. So we vote accordingly this time.
Okay, we got 4 calls.
4 calls, okay.
And remind your audience to call in.
Hey guys, if you want to call in, so the number is 312-642-5600.
You want
What
to
she
go
said.
back to
Oh, okay. 312-642-5600.
That we just went off the. I don't. And everyone with the flow. I guess I'm with the flow.
okay.
With the flow. I'm just saying less is more because you were over.
Oh, we got a
And
call.
that'd be one of the things you have to learn if you're going to. I have to remind you.
Visit GoBirds.com for tickets, times, and all the details. GoBirds Farm, where Christmas dreams come to life. This is Black and White with John Anthony.
Oh, they
So
said the
we're
Malcolm.
back. We're back to Black and White Radio. And we left off with a phone call, and then we're going to take a couple of more calls. But before we do, I want to circle back to Zoe. And then we're going to go back to Danielle about how she got started, because that was very good that she gave the back information about how it is that she came to need assistance from an organization or from a group, or to be able to feel like she had someone that heard the concerns and could identify with the concerns that she had. And I think that that's good, because when people talk about supporting Chicago Flips Red, a lot of times they have the mindset of supporting the organization. I tend to advise people to look at your own personal situation. Look at how policies or politics or a situation is impacting you personally. And when you look at that, that will give you the desire and the drive to get involved, to take a stand. And it will put the fuel in your belly to make you push against odds when sometimes it may even seem impossible. That's what started Chicago Flips Red. Zoe, would you agree with that?
Yes. That's Jessica. Yes.
You just gonna say yes, Zoe.
Oh, well, I'm just saying yes. I want to first say that I've never had a victim mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that to say because for some reason, the the illusion or what is given out here is that black people are oppressed, and I'm not oppressed. I was never oppressed. I was. My mother gave me a great life, and that's why I fight the way I fight when it comes to my mother and the love that I have for my mother. The city of Chicago unlawfully demolished my family's building. It was a building that's been in my family since the 60s. My godfather, Leroy Singleton, and his brothers owned the Sandpiper Lounge, 7954, 7958 South Halsted. It brought a lot of jobs to the community. It brought money to the community. It was a place that a lot of these elected officials would go in there and ask for votes, including then Senator Obama, Barack Obama. My godfather's pictures with all these people.
Mm-hmm.
In 2017, the city unlawfully knocked down the building and said because of building violations, no court order, no notices, nothing. And when my mother said, "You guys cannot do that," instead they just ignored her and made my godfather homeless. And my mother's investment went down the drain and sent her to public housing.
Situations that we've seen unfold way too often since we've been at City Hall. We're going to dig even deeper into that as the show continues. Right now, we're going to take a call from Jim. Jim is calling from South Elgin. Welcome to the show, Jim. And what say you about this situation? Or what questions do you have for Chicago Flip Red? Thank you for calling. Come on. Mm-hmm. Well, Jim, to that point, I know for a fact that I've called WVON several times, and I believe that Zoe has called in to WVON too. What you have to realize is what I'm sure you already know, and that is that WVON, for the most part, is a big part of the Democratic machine of Chicago. There's going to be a certain perspective that comes out of WVON, but we will continue to be that voice of opposition, because the voice of opposition has to be out there. You're absolutely right about that, Jim. And I see that you from South Elgin. Would you happen to know Brandon Johnson? Because he's from Elgin. He's saved from Austin, the west side of Chicago, but we all know that he's out of Elgin. Do you happen to know him, Jim? Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you for your perspective, and thank you for supporting Chicago Flips Red, and thank you even for calling WVON with a voice of opposition. Appreciate you, Jim. When we come back, we're going to take our next caller, Dino. Soon as we get back. And in the meantime, think on what you want to ask Chicago Flips Red. And we want to thank John Anthony once again for allowing us to have this platform to greet the people.
Thank you for the super chat, guys. Thank you for this $20 super chat. I appreciate that. I can't see it went up. Thank you.
Dino is going to be from Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth,
Fort Worth,
Texas.
Texas. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 calls. after
Oh,
him.
yeah.
And Dennis is on here.
Dennis.
We got Natasha. Let's see, we got a Monica from Chicago.
Oh,
And we got Dennis from Chicago.
Oh, we got Chicago in the
Yeah,
house.
so Chicago's in the house. We got Des Plaines. Des Plaines is New
Flips.
Jersey.
You can get the hoodie from flipsred.com. So
Okay, you said what's the link to listen? Listen, no, you can listen. It's AM 560. The answer. So you can go to
Black
your
and Right Radio.
Black and Right Radio. So it's AM 560 on the radio. And what is it on? Is it on Facebook or something like that?
Yeah, it's on their Facebook and it's airing on YouTube.
WVON can continue to talk negatively.
Okay, it's on Facebook. If
about
you go
us.
to Black and Right
They're
on
sick.
Facebook.
Right.
Black and Right.
And WVON, they don't speak for us.
Yeah, so go to Facebook Black and Right.
They still trying to revive a dead party. Do you think I care about what WVON
But,
talks about?
Yeah,
when it
Black
comes to
and Right
Chicago
with John
Flips Red?
Anthony.
Do you
That's
think
Facebook.
do you think I care about what
you can go to the
WVON thinks about Chicago
radio.
Flips Red? They are trying to revive a dead party. The party is dead. Okay, funeral. It's in the funeral. It's
Funeral
They don't even belong with it. They're the body. The body.
Yeah, it's
the body
AM
been at
560.
leaks.
Yes.
The
No,
body-
it's AM
the body been at
560,
Leaks
guys.
funeral home for a very long time.
Oh, okay. It's 92.7 FM. Okay, so 92.7 FM and AM is 560. Or you can go on Facebook at Black and Right with John Anthony.
They're boycotting Target. That's how confused they are.
That's how crazy.
Target got pharmacy after. Let me tell you something. When George Floyd riots happened, right? And they couldn't come up. We couldn't come to Humboldt Park and Little Village, but y'all want us to stand with them. But you know where I can go?
They say
Target,
AM 560 Chicago. AM 560 Chicago.
The AM 560
Yes.
there.
AM 560 Chicago.
Google Black and Right. Or you can go to Facebook, Black and Right Radio.
Or Facebook.
Black and Right.
Black and Right with John Anthony.
These people crazy. They trying to make me the victim. I mean, trying to make first we the victim, and then if we don't agree with the agenda,
We're back.
then we're
back
oh shit.
at 560 AM, 92.7 FM, and 1400 AM, Detroit, Michigan. We're going to take some more calls right now. People want to talk to Chicago Flips Red, and we want to hear from them. We have Dino on the line from Fort Worth, Texas. Hello, Dino. What questions or comments do you have for Chicago Flips Red today? Dino?
Dino.
Are you still?
Yep.
I can now. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey Dino.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Well, Dino, thank you for calling in. But you know, I have an issue with you. You shouted out Danny and you shouted out Zoe. But you didn't shout out Jessica Jackson. I'm gonna have to run you up out this line, Dino. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's right. That's how you do
That's how
it.
you do it, Dino. Oh, okay. We're going to put it on the phone. We're going to put it on the phone.
We
That's
love
good.
you, Dino.
We love you,
That's good,
Dino.
And thank you. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate you. We got Mitchell. Mitchell calling in from Des Plaines. What say you, Mitchell, to Chicago Flips Red? Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Come
Right.
on.
Come on. Exactly.
Come on.
Mhm.
Liberal bums.
That's right. That's right.
Come on. Yeah. Oh,
Right.
we're gonna dive deep into that,
Mhm.
Mitchell. Oh, you can believe that we are, because I'm a property owner and I
Mhm.
got my property bill, and my property tax bill increased over $1,800. So we're gonna get to that topic. You can believe that, and I agree with you 100%. This thing with affordable housing being the answer to everything. I agree with you. It's nothing but a ploy from the left side. You keep on with that fire that you got, Mitchell, and you keep joining our fight, because you absolutely right. This thing with property taxes, we're gonna dig deep into that, bro. You're absolutely right. You have a blessed day. And we're getting
Yes.
ready to jump on with Craig from Mount Greenwood. What say you, Craig? Thank you. Okay. Go ahead. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's the best way to do it. To just have the conversations with the people that you come in contact with. You'd be surprised the power of conversation and word of mouth. We're going to thank you for your call, Craig, and we'll be right back.
Yes. Power to the people. That's guys. Power to the people.
Okay, we got another Chicago call from somebody named Sandra.
Sandra.
Yeah, next we got Natasha from California. So we're gonna California. So I'm gonna deal with what's happening in California and how it's gonna look
Fantastic.
if it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Chicago.
yeah.
We'll do that, and then we'll go to Natasha. Because she's
Mhm.
from California. The
Yeah.
next caller. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that we got Monica from Chicago and Dennis from Chicago.
That's
Okay.
yeah. So we gotta so
They're gonna be calling all day.
yeah, let's try to do some let's
We're
try to
gonna
get
do
in this
what?
budget and stuff. Like try to
No,
get
no,
some
we are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
but we got, I mean, you say 6,
No,
we
we got to
it's only
7
5
o'clock.
o'clock.
Oh, it's
Well,
only
see,
oh
yeah,
shoot.
because
We
I'm
got
just
till
trying to
7.
clear.
What time is it?
What time we got?
We got until 7
Yeah,
o'clock.
7 o'clock. Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
trying to
okay.
clear some of the
We
laws
got to
because we
7.
don't
No, I'm
want.
saying they don't be calling all day. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Right, you see what I'm saying? Because we
Oh, we
don't want
good.
the
Okay, I'm thinking.
right.
Yeah, I'm looking
No,
at that.
no.
Okay,
We
we
don't
good.
want the call log to get so
Joe
backed
back
up where
up.
people will start hanging up.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're gonna get that budget when we get to these Chicago voters. So when we get to these Chicago calls,
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna jump into this budget with these Chicago calls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh, you got it pulled up on your phone and ready, Chloe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Ooh, they bet about these property taxes, guys.
Yeah, you see, because I bought my property tax.
Me too, Miss
Look.
Jackson. I started keeping mad in my
Look.
purse.
I
Miss
want the
Jessica.
information for them to appeal the property tax lien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Jessica got the
We ready
paperwork
for
to
property
appeal
tax.
your.
Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep mad in my purse, guys, so I can look, never forget. Miss Jackson, you're doing an amazing job.
John.
You need to get your radio show.
Black and Right continues. Once again, here's John Anthony.
Once again, I'm not John Anthony. I'm
Oh,
Jessica Jackson with Chicago Flips Red, but I truly appreciate John Anthony for giving us his platform for today while he's on vacation and taking care of business in Israel. I see that we have a person from California on the line. Now, before I bring her in, I want to emphasize the fact that that was one of the things that I'm going to use the term scared me when I started seeing what was happening in Chicago in about 2020, 2021, over in that time. Because I know for a fact what happened in California, how illegal immigration literally ruined California. So I'm excited that Natasha is calling from California and she's on the line. Let's hear from Natasha.
Hello.
Jessica.
What part of California are you in, if I may ask?
Mm.
Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. It's an American issue.
Mhm.
It's a citizen issue. Mm.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yup.
And you're absolutely right, Natasha.
Yup.
And I'm glad that you voiced that. And that's
Mhm.
why I let you get that whole frustration out. Because we in Chicago, if this doesn't stop, it will be exactly like what you're saying happened in California. And Chicago is a beautiful city. We do not want that to happen to our city. So thank you for that call, Natasha.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
did you just even what's the name had to come out about Gavin?
Mm-hmm.
Holly Berry.
Mm-hmm. Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got
Yeah.
a Chicago call.
This guy,
So
yeah.
when we go, I'm gonna come to you, Zoe, to introduce about the issue of the budget. We're not gonna line items just yet,
I'm
but
just
you're going to
talking.
talk about the issue of the budget.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
I think when you almost want
She might want coffee.
No, you got coffee. No, I'm good. Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh, water?
No, I'm
Oh.
good.
You
Yeah, I'm
Oh
good.
yeah, you got
Thank
some
you.
water? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
because I
good.
gave that to her, yeah.
Oh no, you can.
Oh,
This is, I
okay.
just brought it for you because I know you wanted it and you left it.
Oh, you got it.
What's that?
Her water.
Oh, well,
She-
she the water
Oh
queen.
yeah, guys, we gotta fight.
Oh,
We
she
gotta
got
fight.
water.
Like the caller. I don't
You
know.
want
If
water?
no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know if you heard the caller from California.
Hey, great job, man. First
Yeah,
hour
she
just like
doing it.
that.
Yeah, she.
Man, you got the what is it? You got the voice for it. Look at all these calls.
Yeah,
You
the
maxed out the what do you call it? The board.
the
So
board. So the caller from California, guys, we gotta wake up for Chicago and
Here's that
save
Brandon
Chicago
Oh, okay.
because
we got
it's
the
going to
Brandon
turn
Johnson
into
clip. We got that.
that's one.
another
I'm
California.
trying to cry, guys.
So I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard
that's
the caller, but she was talking about how bad it is in California.
You guys coming out?
So that's what we're fighting, guys. We cannot let that happen in
On
Chicago.
this side, and you gonna be on this side,
Okay.
so that you can interview all three of us.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's gonna be that until the end or until.
And probably about till like maybe 10 minutes to the end. Then
Oh, and thanks for the super chat, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You got your stuff for the budget pulled up, Zoe?
Yeah. Well, but yeah, basically what do I start with the press conference? That's why we're doing this press conference. I know the numbers like in my head.
And that's
We're gonna talk about the press conference when we get to Sandra, because she's the last Chicago call. Or unless you want to talk about the press conference.
No. I'll just talk about how the budget can't
We want to
pass.
talk about the budget.
I'm gonna say this is our third budget this has been our third
Yeah.
budget, but last year's the budget I started paying attention to. Started going to because I was trying to just figure,
Yeah.
But-
yeah. And I'm gonna see.
and the epidemiology.
I'm gonna see with
Epidemiology.
this segment, how many minutes is in this segment, and then I'm gonna give you the first 2 minutes of the segment to talk about the budget. Then I'm gonna bring the call in. Okay. That way we don't have, because we said we maxed out the phone thing. We maxed out the they can't see
Man,
us.
next spring, decided by the end of June for the birthright citizenship.
next spring.
Yeah, but I do want to speak about that a little bit.
About what?
why we have to support President Trump with the ending of the birthright citizenship.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because you got a DC, okay, we got a DC Maryland call.
Okay, that might
So
be
we do
Ross.
Yeah, please like and
ROS.
share, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please like and share. Thank you so much.
Oh, we still got time. Okay, so when I think, what did you just say about supporting Trump with the birthright stuff, birthright citizenship?
And then the
stuff?
birthright
I think I'll lead
citizenship.
into that with the call from Ross since he's from DC.
Yeah, that's how we met. When we went to go, was that July 4th weekend? You know, the night, was it July 3rd? We did a
Yes,
we
facts.
were in front of
And
the Supreme
birthright
Court in
citizenship.
support.
Yes.
That's when the big beautiful bill passed. The day the big
Okay.
beautiful bill passed, and Miss Roz and Kelly, they came out to support me. They're DMV freedmen.
Oh, okay. So that'd be good because you got a DC call, and after DC Maryland, then you got a Virginia call.
Hey,
So
my
that'll
DMV, my DMV,
Oh, Lord.
my DMV,
So
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
That opens up the pathway for that 14th Amendment birthright
Right.
conversation on how, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that after we finish up. We got the introduction to the budget for the first couple of minutes of this segment, and then a call from Chicago, and then we'll see what the time looks like, because then we had the next call from Chicago of Dennis. Okay, which both these calls going to be budget talk oriented.
Budget talk
So
oriented.
what?
Both these two calls, that's out of Chicago, that's coming to us from Chicago. Those are going to be budget oriented conversations. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then remember, probably when I get on this side, then I'll make sure that I like introduce the issue of property tax returns, telling them what they can do.
Okay.
So do you want me to discuss what's in the budget? Or are we gonna wait in like the 200 million?
Oh no, we're gonna get with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so don't wait. Like, don't put that
Not
in the
with
2
this
minutes.
one. Not with
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
one.
saying.
With this one, you introducing the issue of the budget.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see what much time we got on this segment.
This holiday season, give your special someone the gift of history. Told by Liberty Cigar.
Get ready.
Beautifully gift wrapped at no charge. Check out all our cigar collections at libertycigars.com. That's libertycigars.com, where every cigar has a story to tell.
Portions of the following show may be pre-recorded. AM 560, The Answer. To have your mind open. Those lies of the mainstream media are about to be exposed. And the hypocrisy of the left is about to be revealed. This is a revolution in how you think about politics, race, and culture. You've tuned into Black and Right with John Anthony. Coming in.
We're back. We're back to Black and Right Radio. And we got some calls on the line now that are from Chicago. And one thing that we know that Chicago is feeling anxiety about right now is the fact that it's budget season again. And we find ourselves right back to where we were this time last year with a budget that's out of control, with what appears to be inward fighting in City Hall about the budget amongst the aldermen. Well, regardless of what side of the fence that you're on, the issue of this budget and how it affects our money personally is where we're going to dive into with these Chicago callers. Because the issue of property taxes, I think the rise in property taxes has put a neon light on just how severe this budget problem is in Chicago, and the fact that we've seen so much money go towards illegal immigration. We saw so much protesting in the last month or two about the protection of illegal immigrants, when the reality is the financial part of it ended up falling right smack dab in the lap of taxpayers, and it got shown by way of property taxes, which goes back to the earlier caller concern about how this whole affordable housing being the remedy to all our problems in Chicago, how farce that is. So we're going to go to Zoe. because Zoe is notorious for research. And she started looking at the budget and did a YouTube presentation last night on the budget. So before we get to you, Monica, because you are calling out of Chicago, we're going to let Zoe give a brief highlight of what the budget issues are right now before City Hall through Brandon Johnson. Go ahead, Zoe.
Well, we are in budget season 3. This is our 3rd budget season that me and Miss Jessica have been thrown into.
Yeah.
And I would like to tell you that, first of all, this budget cannot be passed. However, the property tax situation that they keep talking about, tax the ultra rich and tax all of, tax the wealthy. The wealthy is Brandon Johnson, CTU, and these and the Hispanic. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say Hispanic KKK? Well, I said it. Hispanic KKK. The progressiveness. We call the aldermen down there the 50 disgrace. They're the disgrace 50. And then you have the pitiful 20. That's a 20 black aldermen. And as you see that there is these fake ads that's going around talking about, that some of the aldermen are for the rich and the working class and class families. I want to make this very clear. This 2026 proposed budget is not for the working class. Matter of fact, he's laying off more than 500 City Chicago employees, and they are union AFC. Was it AFC SME? That's the government union. The City of Chicago union. Everything is oversight. He is laying off, but for some reason they have money for these raises, including the disgrace 50.
Including the disgrace 50.
Yes.
Now that's the issue that we're going to dig even deeper into, Zoe, because this is a shame. This is a shame. It's an outright shame. Right now we got a caller on the line, Monica, who's from Chicago. Okay, as a fellow Chicagoan, Monica, where are you with this whole budget situation that's going on with Chicago right now? Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Hello.
I appreciate that, Monica.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah. Every
Yes.
single
Facts.
one of them play a part. And you couldn't describe the situation in our neighborhoods any better than what you did, Monica. We're seeing these big tax increases. When we look out our window, come out our front doors, we see no justification as to why we're paying this much money. We're going to have a press conference down in City Hall, and we're going to talk about this later on in the show. So continue to listen, Monica, so that you'll know how to join us in our continuous fight against these property taxes and how we plan on approaching this fight in the next upcoming weeks, because we all know that having a bonfire of burning your tax bill is not a
24/4.
remedy. It's not enough, nor is it a remedy.
Nor is it gonna make it go away.
because they cheat. And that's been every election. And we hear about that in Cook County Commissioner board meetings all the time. People coming from different organizations that are expressing concerns about the cheating in Illinois elections. So thank you for your call, Monica. Continue to listen. What's that?
Yes.
Oh, you said it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
That's how you do it, Monica. That's how you do it.
yes.
And that's a clear indication that
Yeah.
Chicago can and will flip red.
flip
Thank
red.
you for your
Thank
call.
you.
24-4. That's
Be
24-4.
blessed.
Yes. You too.
All right, now you continue to
All
listen.
hands on
Thank
deck.
you. All hands on deck. We got Dennis from Chicago that's on the line. Let's hear from you, Dennis.
Hey.
All right, hey, Dennis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, Dennis, this is what we do know. We have seen a very dishonest mayor.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that before our very eyes, something that we've never seen before. Thank you for calling. Continue to listen. Continue to support Chicago Flips Red. And continue to just be mindful of what it is that we're really up against. We are up against dismantling a machine of corruption that has been going on for so long. And they came with a plan for Chicago. They came with a plan to make Chicago look like California. But what they didn't expect is that there would be a Zoe Lee, that there would be a Jessica Jackson, and up the pipe would come a Danielle Carter that would deal with them and be able to pump the brakes
Checkmate.
on some of this stuff that's going on. So thank you for calling. When we come back, we got more calls.
Would you like to have your mortgage
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, guys. Stand strong and keep
December
spreading
10th
the truth.
is the
Thank
next
you.
city council meeting at 10 a.m. If you guys would like to register register to vote, please register to vote as a Republican. But no, if you would like to register to speak, because they have a lottery system, I would say get there around 8:45. They start at 9:30. Pulling the names, and then we'll see what trickery they'll do when it comes to getting in that chamber. But they know they got to chill right now because we got a case on them. However, so you guys, someone asked about city council. Yes, and you're right. We have to show up in numbers.
Yeah.
That's something that it's time, y'all. Like it's time. Like if nothing else can bring us together. Come on, your property taxes. We're paying for these illegals that we didn't get well, let me tell you that. Wait,
Yeah, guys. So
But yeah.
it's December
But
the
yeah, December 10th,
December the 10th, guys.
10
So
a.m.
get there before get there at least 8:55, something like that,
Yeah,
because
before 9:30.
before
But yeah,
9:30.
before 9:30.
If you want to
If you
speak.
want to register to speak, and then yeah, just to support like that. It's beautiful. And you know what? If you don't have a Chicago Foods red shirt, wear red. Wear
Wear
something
red,
red.
yeah.
Wear some, red hat.
Please,
Something
yeah.
red sneakers, something in solidarity that you are standing with us, huh?
We got somebody coming in from Blue Island. Too.
Yeah,
Blue
so try to wear
Island.
red,
That's that
or
Blue
you
Island,
can,
little Mexico.
if you want to get a shirt, then what you can do is
Huh?
you can message us and we are, have your shirt that
The
day,
call-in
guys.
number
So
is
yeah,
312-642-5600.
guys. So we can do that. If think about it, if we all
So, no, great job so far. So, nothing wrong with that. So, Philip, there's 2 callers on the line. If the next person you're gonna take, I would take Glenn. He's a regular caller. He actually stopped by, dropped off 2 boxes of donuts for us.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's Krispy Kreme.
So you
Krispy Kreme.
Shout
Oh my
out to-
God.
Shout out to Glenn.
Why
with
would
the
he bring
Krispy.
Krispy Kreme?
Shout out to Glenn for the Krispy Kreme. Supporting the business.
Yeah, no worries.
So you want
Yeah.
after Ross,
Yeah, it's no worries.
then I'll say let's
Glenn.
hear from Glenn.
Yeah,
Okay, that's perfect.
He's a regular.
Yes.
And just so you know, Philip, whenever you get to him, sounds like he's a little contentious. He's like, he wants to know, it sounds like he disagrees with you, and he wants to kind of like debate you on Trump.
All right,
So,
that's cool.
do you want to-
talking about Glenn?
No, Philip.
Oh, Philip.
Philip.
Oh, we good.
Okay, yeah, okay, so no, Glenn's the regular call, a regular
Yeah, he's gonna
listener.
talk about Epstein files.
Ross.
Oh, I
that.
know he ain't talking about
Talk
Epstein
about the
files.
CPS files.
If people want to talk about the Epstein files, all Democrats been found on those files.
About the donuts.
Yeah, so-
They stopped talking about
Let's
that.
talk about the CPS
It's-
files.
it's-
We about to pull out. We about to
It's Ross or Ross? Ross.
roll.
R-O-S.
Roz.
Ross.
It's Ross,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Talk about the CPS, huh? All the
Yeah, I just
all
saw.
the
I just
lawsuits
saw
we playing for child.
another. Yeah, and the reason why they're not talking about it like they need to talk about it at all. Minors.
Yeah, pedophile that they've been
Pedophile
called these
teachers.
teachers.
All right, we're back. We're back. And we're ready to take the calls again. We're getting ready to start. We're going to get Roz from DC, Maryland. But before we go to her, I think it was something else that Zoe wanted to point out real quickly about the budget. What did you want to point out, Zoe?
Oh, that the property taxes. Now, first of all, we have to show up in numbers. December 10th is the next city council meeting, which is Wednesday, and we need to show up in numbers because at this point, it's about we're paying for the price for illegal aliens that we didn't ask to be here, and we didn't ask our tax dollar to go here. That money that we're paying, that we paid for illegal aliens, could have went to figure out a reform for our property taxes to not go up. Rent is going to go up, so if you're not a property owner, your rent is going to go up, and it's an issue that's going to continue to happen. This is have nothing to do with Donald Trump. I want y'all to understand Donald Trump was not in office. He was not in office when Brandon Johnson got in office in May of 2023, and when he accepted the first $51 million from the federal government that he could have said no. So I just want to make that clear. But December 10th is city council meeting, 10 a.m. Show up in numbers. Bring your property taxes. Bring your property tax bill. And like I said, this is how we have to show and let them know they cannot pass this budget.
We're
You're
red.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Roz, we see that you coming in from DC, from the DC, Maryland area. And we're ready to take your call. What do you have to say, Roz? We're waiting for Roz to come on the line. And while we're waiting for her, oh, there she is. Okay, there you are. Okay,
Hey,
Roz, we hear you.
Roz.
Yes,
Hey.
go ahead. Oh, thank you. Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hmm. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Hmm. Well,
Th-
that's a perfect,
Thank you so
perfect, perfect
much.
comment.
Thank
And
you.
thank you so much, Ross, for your support. Thank you for that. We're going to go to Glenn from Orlando, who's on the line. What say you, Glenn? I
Hey,
heard that you
Glenn.
bought donuts up in here. Is that you? Is that you that bought donuts up in here, Glenn? Hello, hello. How are you? You're definitely right about that. What do you say about all this that's going on in Chicago and with this budget, with Mayor Brandon Johnson, with Governor Pritzker, Tony Preckwinkle, the 50 disgraced aldermen, and the list goes on and on? What you got to say about all of this, Glenn?
Yes.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate
it.
and we
Thank you so
Thank you
appreciate
much.
so
the
much.
compliment and the encouragement and the support.
And the
Thank you
reminder
so
of the
much.
13th Amendment
Yes. Thank
from
you.
because people need to understand that, if you're a true Republican and you understand what the 13th and 14th and 15th Amendment meant for us, like the 14th Amendment that our beautiful president is fighting for us, that means he speaks volumes. So thank you, Glenn.
Yeah, the issue of birthright citizenship and the 13th Amendment, the 14th and 15th Amendment, those amendments that we call the Reconstruction Amendments. And I thank you so much for bringing that up today and highlighting that today. Because as you said, Glenn, that was a pivotal point in time in history. And it is what put this country in a different direction that showed that the Republican Party had good intentions for the country and good intentions for black people in terms of stopping slavery. Thank you for that. And thank you for that reminder. And thank you for the donuts.
Thank you.
Thank you. And have a wonderful day and continue to listen. We're going to go to our next caller, Billy. He's from Virginia. What do you have to say, Billy?
Hello.
We hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Yes, I do. Hello.
Well, we thank you for watching. And Danny, is there anything that you want to say to Billy? Because he's calling from Virginia.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It just shows the support we have. And please keep supporting us. And thank you. I just want to thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, and I love everybody. I do love the people. You're absolutely right. And thank you so much for always supporting us.
And you're absolutely right about Danny with that passion. And that was one of the things that made me notice her right away once Zoe started bringing her around. That she had that passion that we were looking for, a perfect fit. Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of people ask us about a recall petition.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, somebody saying that, yeah, I was just telling them, like, recall petition. They have one, recall this fall.
But we can't. Yeah, it's the number is 312-642-5600.
Yeah.
So the number to call in, guys, is 312-642-5600.
We don't have a charter. The problem is the city don't have a charter. So that's the real issue. The issue is the city of Chicago
Thanks,
do not have a
everybody.
charter, and they do it purposely.
Thanks, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna take the call.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and share. If you want to hear the callers, what they're saying, you can go to AM 560 to the answer. That's AM, or FM is, what is FM? The FM.
I'm not sure, but the YouTube
Okay, the YouTube.
is Black and Right with John Anthony.
Okay, the YouTube and Facebook is Black and Right with John Anthony. So you can go to YouTube or Facebook to also listen, guys. And it's Black and Right with John Anthony. Or if you want to listen to it on the radio, it's AM 560, the answer. Okay, guys? And if you want to call in again, that's 312-642-5600. Thank you all so much.
Also, the showrooms are employee-free. Give your mattress a try with no official sales guide. Plus,
Okay.
buy 35
Where do I
beds
put?
from top 5 brands. Plus, uncut equal prices on Tempur-Pedic, plus free next day delivery and setup, plus free all the way disposal of the mattress.
Yeah, guys, we have to stand up. Look, guys, it's we the people. We have the power to change this, guys. We have the power. All we have to do is say enough is enough and change. That's it. We have the power to have everything we want in a city, in a state, in a country, but the people in Chicago and all these Democratic ran cities and states, we have the power to change our situation. We just have to want it and do it. That's it. Get these people out of office.
Okay. So
They
say
work
this
for
first,
us.
And then say, and we have a call on the line.
Yeah, and then he's bringing that caller. He's gonna light it up on red.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he light it up on red, that means that person is on the call and ready. Okay? You let that question do what it's gonna do, and then you gotta interject the conversation coming back to us.
Okay.
Okay? Because we want the audience to have an opportunity for all three of us to be in dialogue with them. Instead of me being on that side and it's just Annie and Zoe. We want to give them an opportunity to see all three of us.
Gotcha.
All right?
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see what you gonna do.
All right.
And we gonna, and I'll just bring it back to, okay, because he hasn't come and plugged in my headphone yet. I told him to come plug it in.
Oh, he unplugged in?
He on the phone. I keep on calling. He can't get off the phone. People, he said that our phone man are holding the line up.
Every time you get done, there's somebody else.
Somebody, right, he said that we filling up the phone bank.
Oh, so we gotta get that.
Right, so he ain't, so.
How long should we let them talk before I like?
You know, you break, you know, you determine it. See, that's what I'm saying. Which one, Zoe? I don't know.
This
I
too
don't know.
big.
That's what I'm
Hey.
saying. I don't know. So,
Go open the door and tell him, you know, so you
no, I
can.
did.
Oh, here you go.
Where
Okay.
coming from? Where does this headphone?
Oh, are you trying to plug into here?
Yeah. Because I'm going to be right here.
It can go into here. Okay, there you go.
That's guys. If you from Chicago, we gotta flip Chicago red, guys.
Okay, let me. I'm
I'm
going to say
just trying to go on
that you
vacation.
We're going to give
I
you
want to
some
go
great
on vacation
candidates.
for a year.
We're gonna give you all some great candidates, and we're going to get them in office. Watch, man, it's going to be history made.
Now the ears not deaf anymore.
And watch, guys.
Y'all gotta stop talking negative. When y'all talk negative, then yeah, it's still deaf ears.
No, we're gonna do it, guys.
Okay.
Have faith. Have faith.
I
Watch
do that with my
God.
mom.
Watch God.
I told my mother, I said, "Oh, this case gonna get settled. It's gonna get settled."
We reveal how politics hits home, how your family, your freedom, your quality of lives are debated, challenged, even regulated. Every day we cut through the noise, pitting nonsense against common sense. On every screen and every home, Salem News Channel is across America. This is Black and Right with John Anthony.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I told you at the halfway point we were going to have a surprise, and a surprise we do have. In the house with us right now, we got Afro Elite. And we're bringing him in at the halfway mark so that Detroit can get some of this from Afro Elite before they leave the air at 6 o'clock. Now, the reason why I brought him in is because, unbeknownst to you all, Afro Elite was the first person to give Chicago Flip Red a formal interview on his podcast, Afro Elite. And so because we were here today, and to give you all the opportunity to hear from all three of us at the same time, I brought him in to do the second half of the show for us. We still have our call-in calls. He knows what to do. He's an expert at it too. And so we're going to have some fun the second half of the show so that you all can talk to all three of us, because I know that you all like to see all three of us together in action. So we had that here, and here we are, Afro Elite. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Jackson. All right. A shout out to John Anthony. Thank him for this. All right. Welcome everybody to Black and White Radio, 560 AM, 92.7 FM, 1400 AM, Detroit, Michigan. The call-in number is 312-642-5600. All right. Phone line's blowing up, so make sure y'all call in right now. All right. We're gonna get to the next caller. You've been waiting patiently. Thank you very much. We're gonna get to caller David from Mount Greenwood.
What you got to say, Dave?
Two flags, David.
Two flags.
David. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I am a comedian at heart. I graduated from Second City, and then I got the honor to work with and manage Dick Gregory for 4 years. I call that Dick Gregory University, and he gave me the knowledge and to help me push this. But I've always been pro us and pro family, yeah. But I've always branded stuff. I've worked with a lot of entertainers and stuff like that. I call myself one of the brand masters, one of the greatest brand people in my time. And I was I branded Chicago Foods Red, and I'm grateful for it because it actually is something. Yeah? Yes, I'm working on that too. Yes. I append the reason why I had to go Republican.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
David.
it's
Thank you.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. All hands on deck.
all hands on
Love
deck.
you.
Love you too. Thank you.
Yes,
sir.
all
Now we're
hands
gonna
on
get to the
deck.
next caller. We're gonna get to Sandra from Chicago.
You know what I'm saying, D?
Yes.
ma'am.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You make a good point. You make a good point, and I'm so glad that you're
Yes.
here doing this. That you can remember, and that you're bringing us back to what Chicago used to be and needs to be.
Yes.
Thank you. We're gonna get more callers when we come back from commercial break.
Yes,
That's how you
thank
do
you.
it.
I thought they were talking about
I wasn't even.
that guy when we had that meeting. He talking about the Chicago 75% back. Where?
Right.
Where's 70?
Yeah.
Man.
How do I?
Everybody know it's not.
Just click it in.
Look,
I'm
guys,
assuming.
we're losing businesses all downtown, so don't let nobody tell you that.
They're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hit this arrow to make it start?
Appreciate you. You're awesome as well, because if
Yeah.
it wasn't for you supporting us, where would we be?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so
Because
much.
that is what Dick Gregory's always told me. He said the people
Yeah, make
people made
Chicago and
him.
New York great
He
again,
said the
right,
people made
guys?
him and the people made us.
Yes.
Absolutely right.
God bless you too, guys.
So
Ireland. Oh, we got Ireland in the house. But hey, Ireland.
Where the bagpipes?
Hey, Ireland.
Then bring her.
play the clip
when we
then
first
let
come back.
Danny
Then
respond. And
okay.
we get halfway through this segment time, Star will call us again.
I don't know why she running for.
Okay.
She need to be running to go get an attorney because I'm trying to lock Maria Pappas up. Okay, Maria Pappas keep playing this game like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, girl. Lady, you've been in the treasury
After you do hers,
since 1902.
They said, hello. They said, hey, Afro Elite.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get after the third call, then you're gonna do the Brandon crime.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna do the Brandon crime. And then after, okay?
Yes, please hit that like button. Like and share, please, guys. Thank you so much.
You doing this?
Thank you, guys. Yes, please keep us in prayer. Please. Please keep us in prayer.
Do I have to say this coming back in?
Yes,
Not every time,
guys.
but like every other time.
Okay.
Oh, Humble Park. We got Humble Park in the house. Hey, Humble Park.
Chicago call.
Well, we have Southside. I'm assuming.
Yes,
when
flip
you
it
get ready to do
red,
the South
guys.
Side, bring it back to Zoe to deal with that budget.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then when you come to me, then that's when we're gonna dig into the property taxes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And you'll play my tape about us being an influencer after I talk about property taxes.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
All right.
And you want that after she gets done with the
Right,
South side
before
call?
you take the South Side call.
Oh, you said it's
come
lots
to
of
her.
rhinos
But you get
here
ready
in
to go to
Utah.
Danny's
Yeah,
Black
guys.
Land
And that's what we're going to make
for this.
sure.
You got it?
Yeah, no rhinos, no rhinos, real Republicans. The policies, they had to align with the policies, guys. Exactly. Exactly.
Round and round we go.
They said the mayor, y'all have his ASS straight coon action. That's over.
Y'all know what it is.
All right. We're back.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I would like to play this clip. All right, y'all listen closely because we got our good activist Danny C going off on Brandon Johnson. Y'all don't want to miss.
Mm-hmm. What?
Well, we were. Danny C.
Playing the clip, Danny C. Hold on. Danny. Okay, way to tell him. Way to tell him. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. What was going on?
Black man.
What was you thinking about when you said that? Because everything you said was absolutely true. The whole black man thing he uses for the media when he tries to dodge himself, dodge accountability. And I'm glad you told him that. Talk to us, Danny. Talk to us.
Because he's always acting like he's fighting for the black citizens. But you had two black women that came down there since you've been in office, and you allowed them to come down there, and and in the beginning they were very nice. They asked you nicely to help them. You could have helped them. Anybody who cared about black citizens, as he say, would have just brought them in and see what he can do, anything. But you allowed them to come down there with no help at all. But somehow you want to convince us that you're fighting white supremacy and that you're fighting for the black citizen. So that just pissed me off when I see him every time talking about how he's fighting for the black citizens and calling Donald Trump racist and talking about white supremacy when he's the one that's suppressing us. So that's what that was.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Using his melanin as a shield to dodge accountability as the black people under his leadership are being completely exploited. So thank you for that. We have a caller on the line, James from Pennsylvania. James is coming up from Pennsylvania. Thank you. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
right.
That's true, James. And this is why we're doing what we're doing now, because this is enough is enough.
That's right.
The city is sick. The city needs to be healed, and there needs to be people, real people, not paid politicians or activists, real people who are going to do it, and that's what we're here to do now. And I appreciate your support, even from Pennsylvania. Your support means a lot, so thank you, James.
And it,
Yes.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, you absolutely right. You know, and it's good to see different parts of the country call in, like Philadelphia,
East Coast.
like like Detroit, Maryland, D.C., parts of the country that have been, especially the big cities, that are predominantly black. And that's what makes Chicago Flips Red so important. Because in these blue states where they are Democrat ran, and what we have seen happen to our cities over the last decades is horrible. And it's been under Democratic
Leadership.
and Democrat control. We have to do just like what we're doing now. We're not so naive as to believe that this only affects the black community, but like our last caller said, the situation started at the feet of the black community when they dumped them in our communities. So we're speaking out about it, and we're taking it to whoever we need to take it to correct this problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's right. That's right.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. You
I
want to
do
come
enough
back?
call-in shows to know when to cut somebody off.
Yeah, you just got,
Yeah.
you just.
But I get it.
You just jump in when you jump in.
Hello, guys.
The next call is from where?
Blue Island.
So that's Chicago too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Philip. I think Philip was the person
Oh,
who
that's the
disagreed.
one he's the one that disagrees with us. Go straight to him so that we had the whole segment.
Yeah,
to
go
deal
straight
with
to him so he should
Go
get
straight to
crazy.
him, right?
Straight to off.
You said what's the call number?
Right.
It's 312
That's
642
Anyone that wants to argue, so we're gonna go straight
5600.
to him.
312
We can have all
You
the-
can argue with him.
642 5600. That's the call-in number,
When it's turned
guys.
to Little Mexico over there.
Yeah, you can't hear the callers, guys. In order to hear the caller, you have to go to Facebook, or you have to go to YouTube, Black and Right with John Anthony. So in order to hear the callers, you have to go to Black and Right, YouTube or Facebook with John Anthony.
Black and Right, BLACK space AND space
Come back in,
right,
say the 5,
RIGHT with John Anthony.
Just this
On
part.
Facebook or
Right
YouTube.
up there.
Yes.
If you want to,
Or Facebook Black and Right Radio, BLAK AND RIGHT
yeah, or you can go to AM 560, the answer. So that's the only way you're going to
Or
be
you
able
can
to.
go on the web. I mean, you can go on our X pages and all the links, all 3 links are
But
there.
they
and all you
can't
gotta do
hear.
is press.
Oh yeah, the link.
Black and Right continues. Once again, here's John Anthony.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Black Right Radio, 560 AM to 92.7 FM. All right. We got a caller on the line from Blue Island, Philip. Philip from Blue Island. Talk to us. What's on your mind? Because I was about to say, I ain't blowing nobody up, but okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Mm. Well, can I?
Well, Philip, this is what I'm going to say about that. First of all, Chicago Flips Red hasn't attacked anyone. What we have done is stood for America first, because black people are Americans in America. And as it pertains to other groups and other nationalities, it's not to say that there's no compassion there, but it is to say that right now America needs to save itself. Right now, America has allowed the Democratic Party to take a hold on this country and send it in a direction that we don't want it to go. That's what the polls said. The polls said that the majority of Americans, 77 million Americans, in fact, wanted Donald Trump. The polls said, according to the Electoral College, that the majority of the country, they said that it hadn't been an Electoral College red map that red since Ronald Reagan. So clearly, the country, the American people saw that there was a need to go in a different direction. Now, we're not talking about personality because we've seen some of the sweetest faces, the beautiful smiles of the Democratic Party that has this country looking like the way that it does. So we're not going to get caught up in personality. We're getting caught up in policy. We're getting caught up in policy. And the policy of the Democratic Party has hurt America. Whether you got a good personality of a Joe Biden that sat there and grinned, whether you got Bill Clinton who sat there and played the saxophone, whether you got Hillary Clinton who said she was pulling. I'm just telling you what I just saw, what they ran on. Biden said that if you don't vote for Democrat, you ain't black. That's insulting to me. That's insulting to a lot of black people. We're going to let you hold. You're going to let you hold. And we're going to let you come back. We're going to commercial and we're going to let you come back because we're just having a conversation. That's all. We're just having a conversation. We'll be right back to you. You make me feel bad about standing up for myself.
Right there.
Okay.
Man, I didn't know what was holding, so that's what I'm talking about. He's ranting, so.
No, he ranting, and we wanted him to get that out. We want him to get that out.
I was all like,
Now,
after
you
the
can
2
come back
minutes,
and get that. You can come back and get that.
because after the 2 minutes, then I'm all like, he gonna rant the whole time.
No,
So
but we're not gonna let him rant the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I didn't know we was gonna hold for anybody. But now
Usually
we
we
gonna
wouldn't,
hold. So now
but
we
we
got the
got
whole
an
time of
opposition.
responding.
Right, we got an
Alright.
opposition. Okay, we didn't have an opposition phone call prior to now.
Okay.
So let us deal with that opposition. Okay?
Alright.
And then we come back.
So this is the opposition, guys.
Right.
So you
I'll
all, if
finish
you all
with,
want to hear
like,
it, you
2
have to go
seconds of what
to.
I
You
was
can't
saying.
hear the
Then we
callers
can go
on
to
here.
Zoe and go to Danny and let
You
them
have to
respond to it. Okay?
you have to
Okay.
go
Tell the other callers.
to
Hold on, we gonna get to you too.
AM 560 on the radio,
How
the
long
answer,
segment is,
or you
we'll
have to
get
go
a split
to
person, let's say
YouTube, Black and White with John
response to
Anthony,
him,
if you want to
maybe
hear the
another 2,
callers as
3
well.
minutes, something like that,
But
and go to the next
if
call.
you're on my live, you're just going to hear us because I'm showing behind the scenes. The name of the YouTube channel is called Black and White. Thank you. It's right there with John Anthony. You will, hear the callers. Thank you.
Investigators he was disappointed in the 2020 election results. Brian Cole Jr. confessed to planting the bombs.
No, it's Black and White.
US Capitol riot. Cole Jr.
Black and White with a R. RIGHT, guys.
The Trump administration is waiving the remaining $11 million of a $140 million.
Yeah, the call is stuck in the past. You know, guys, when it comes down to people, I was a Democrat all my life, so
Okay. He said, yeah, that's good. Oh, so
But when you-
got me bringing them back because we didn't have another opposition call.
yeah, because when you educate yourself on policies and when you stop listening to the fake news and educate yourself and do research for yourself, you see, and just open your eyes, just look at what you see around you, then, yeah, you wake up. So I have a little sympathy for people like that because we were Democrats our whole life. So you understand, and the fake news media need to be held accountable for all the propaganda that they push. They really do. they really do need to be held accountable for the things that they have done and the lies that they push.
Oh no, I was down.
Because if they told the truth about things and told what was really happening, nobody would be a Democrat. No true American would be a Democrat if we had an honest media. So this is what we are. This is what we are going to fight against.
It's bigger than that.
No type of way about supporting somebody that's talking about me.
Like we literally voted, like you said, like it was. We sent a clear message that we wanted him. We sent a clear message we wanted Donald Trump. Yeah, because nobody would listen to us.
Right. He sent a clear
Yeah,
message.
I was just gonna say, yeah, just like you said, let him know. Because I heard you say, oh, he was ranting. So I mean, you're in the driver's seat. So if you go, hey, let me stop you there. Because I've seen callers, they'll just go. If you don't put any brakes on them, they'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ms. Jackson know how to do it.
Yeah, and they'll just start listing point after point.
I said, let Ms. Jackson do it. Ain't nobody arguing.
So, no, but you're doing
Ain't
great,
nobody
so,
arguing with
yeah.
Philip. Okay.
Okay, perfect. No, we don't send
Philip, Philip, what about Biden when Biden sent them back when he was sent them Haitians back?
I was going to bring
Yeah, you know, they said that was real quiet, real silent.
Perfect. No,
Yeah.
that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
It's after 6, so you can, or you don't have to say that Detroit is gone now, but you don't have to. We could just use this time for Philip, but because Detroit gets
Philip,
off at
wow.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
You know what?
Philip, wow.
Philip lost his mind.
We Philip in Blue Island.
Blue Island.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
said
that's
he's
why.
Black African.
He said, instead of American African. And I was about to ask, where are you from? I was about to do that, but I'm like, no, let me not do that. Because the first thing he said was,
No, I'm going to look at it, though.
Okay.
I heard they had DeSable got a little issue over there. They're cat fighting over DeSable. He a double WVON listener. Venezuela got 2 different gangs over here. 2 different gangs. And you worried about, blow every boat that comes on over here. We have a fentanyl problem. We have a drug problem. We have an education crisis. We got a mental health crisis. We got a legal invasion. We at the bottom of it. So they made, literally, this is a caste system. Democratic Party that made the black Americans, unless you want to be in their clique. Like I said, why I gotta pledge? Why I gotta be an AKA to get some help? Why I gotta be?
I'm not even sure that they getting help if they ain't.
Why I gotta be part of Meek's church?
The lies of the mainstream media are about to be exposed. The hypocrisy of the left is about to be revealed.
Listen.
This is pre-evolution and how you think about politics, race, and culture. You've tuned into Black and Right. John Anthony.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Black and Right Radio, 560 AM, 92.7 FM. Last time we were talking to Philip. Philip is still on the line, and Miss Jackson ain't done. Miss Jackson, talk to us.
Yeah, Philip, here's the thing. Have you seen your property tax bill? Have you seen the sales taxes and all the other taxes that the Americans here in Chicago, the citizens here in Chicago, have to pay? See, we're talking about real economics. We're not talking about philosophies. We're not talking about feel-good speeches. We're talking about what's really happening. And what's really happening is the American people, the citizens of Chicago, are having to pay for these illegals to be here. Have you forgotten that Joe Biden had horses and whips that was sending Haitians back? So we're not going to act like Donald Trump got in office and is doing something so different than any other president. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is protect our tax dollars because we have to live. Whatever issues that these people have in their countries, they need to take it up with their countries. And us as Black Americans, we feel that more than anybody. We didn't run to any other country for help. We sat right here. We stood right here. Our ancestors stood right here in the soil of America, fought in every war. Our blood is in that soil. So no, our heart does not go first to illegal immigrants. Now we understand that America has an immigration system that has welcomed people from all different countries and all different backgrounds to come to America. The only thing that America is requiring is that they come in through the right way. That's the issue. We don't want to pay for all of this. You want to pay for it, Philip? Then come get my property tax bill.
Let them stay at your house. Take
That's
care
where
of
it
them.
is now. It's America first. Now, America has done the things that America has done all over the country, but we want Americans first. Yeah, you did.
Hold on, because we got Philip.
We let you talk. We let you
got
talk.
Other people who want to respond to you. We have other people. I want to add this real quick. You talk about how Trump talks about reporters, what he says to reporters. No, Trump has never been the most polite person. We all know that. Trump is not polite. But this is not about being politically correct. We're talking about policy for policy. And the Democratic policy is far more dangerous than anything the Republicans and Donald Trump is proposing. Zoe Lee.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the 94 crime bill, you think about mass incarceration, like all the things that we have been, that has happened between Obama, Biden, Clinton, and it's like for some reason it's like we forget that, like we ignore that, and that's the problem. We keep piling things on things, and we keep going all the way to the bottom, and they just put this illegal invasion on us that it's on our tax dollar, and you think that's okay. You worried about how he speaks, how he talks, because you don't think that he's polite.
That's what you said. That is what you said. So here's the thing: boats shouldn't be coming here illegally. That's the point. Boats shouldn't be coming here illegally.
Do you know how much fentanyl is flowing? Do you know how much fentanyl is flowing through our community? And the young people are the ones that's dying from it, and 70% of them are black in the urban areas, especially in Chicago. So what about them? You don't care about them, right? But you care about Somalians who are you care about Somalians who are doing welfare fraud. You care about them who don't even identify as black, but now all of a sudden they want to be black now that Trump is shining a light on what's going on. So no, we are not going to do that. We're for America. We're for We're for America first and Americans first. If you have a problem with that, then you go to the country that you want to fight for. If you want to fight for Haitians, if you want to fight for Somalians, if you want to fight for Nigerians, go over there and fight with them. Go over there. But right now, we have to deal with an invasion. 22 million illegal aliens was allowed to come here. We're dealing with that. So no, we don't have no sympathy for anybody who came over here illegally. So if you do, go to that country and help them fight. No, you're really.
But we are allowing, Philip, we are allowing you to have a conversation. And but a conversation goes both ways.
It was three people who had to answer.
Stop cutting us off and give us the courtesy
you
that
called
we
the
gave
troll.
you
You called
when
the
you
troll.
called in. Now you have 4 people in the studio. Okay? All right. So okay, if you would allow us to express our thought, and then we'll get back to you, Philip. Okay? But everybody has an opinion on this, and everybody. Okay, you know what, Philip? We're going to let you go ahead and get your thought out so that we can go to the next call. Okay, Philip, what is it?
No,
No,
no, it wasn't.
Bidenomics.
Bye.
Bidenomics.
No, it
Thank
was not.
Bidenomics for
No, it
that.
wasn't.
Thank Bidenomics for that. Thank Bidenomics for that.
Okay.
We're not gonna let you lie.
No,
We're not
no,
gonna
you're
let you lie. We're not gonna
That's
let you
all
lie.
right.
We was in three
Thank you,
recessions.
Tom. Thank
We was
you.
in three
No.
recessions
No.
under Biden.
Have a
Stop
good
it.
one.
Yeah, shout out to
We're moving
him.
on. We're moving on.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Next.
Okay. You see how he backpedaled? Okay.
Yeah.
And then talks about I used to spend. That's anecdotal. We can't prove that
Now
or disprove
No,
that.
we can prove
Okay,
that
he's making it up.
Bidenomics didn't
We're
work.
moving on to Michael from the South Side. Michael, talk to us, Michael. Thank
Hi,
you for
Michael.
calling. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. That's very true. They're trying to they're trying to fool everybody and manipulate everybody. You can finish. You can land. Finish your point. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's because in this country, and when it comes to mainstream media, we have no journalistic integrity.
Yes.
They all work for corporations or the DNC, and they all have interest in agendas. That's why.
If we had an honest media, would nobody be a Democrat?
Well, we appreciate the fact that you are bringing a realistic view to what's going on now. We don't mind having conversation, but we need the other side talking points to be actual talking points. And so the fact that you made just now about how media has been one-tiered, one-sided because they're not covering very important things like what the protest cost, the fact of what the protesters protested about versus them being quiet now about these property taxes. You are absolutely right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why we need you Wednesday. We need you to show up. All hands on deck Wednesday, Michael.
But that's what he wants.
He
That's
wants.
what they're purposely bankrupting the city. They're purposely bankrupting. So they want that. They like the ghost town. They like they like this. This is what they want. So like that's why we have to come out in numbers. Because Chicago should not be a ghost town. This is the third largest city in the country.
No way.
This is culture. Again, we should not even be in a $1.2 billion deficit at all. Like, we can really get out this deficit because of what Chicago does, what Chicago brings, the history in Chicago, everything. But they purposely want this.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and it's so sad to see this happen to Chicago.
Yes. Callers, thank you for your patience. We will get to you all. We'll be right back after these brief commercial breaks.
Thank you, Michael.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we had an honest media, it's no way.
That's what you need to boycott.
If the media, that's what if we had a media
local ABC
telling the
7,
people who were really over
WGN,
here, showing us the people who were really over here. If we had an honest media telling us, showing the drug overdoses, if we had an honest media showing us what was really happening, guys, it wouldn't be nobody would be a Democrat. It wouldn't, because nobody. It's not a red or blue thing. Wouldn't nobody with common sense?
Common sense.
Yeah, go for this. Who would want rapists or murderers, and we're not saying, or if you know the welfare
They have
fraud,
no
if you
reform.
know,
They don't have
yes,
no plan. They have nothing. Like we just out here, just
yeah.
winging it while we paying for their lifestyle.
While we're paying for like they lying about they don't get SNAP, they don't get medical health. But if they would tell the truth and show how much money we are spending on them, oh my God! And while we are paying and tax out of our communities, city, state, if they showed the real truth, it's no way. But see, they lie and they cover for the Democratic Party, and this is ridiculous. That's why they need to be held accountable. I don't care what Trump said. I'm so glad he said what he said about minister of the Elon. How do I spell it? Say her name.
Elon Omar.
Elon.
Omar.
Yeah, I'm so glad because you come over here from those countries and you come over here and you talk bad about how bad America is, how racist it is, while you're a millionaire. And you talk about all those things. If you don't like it, go back to your country. That's it.
It's
But
like,
you profit off America, yet telling us.
yeah, we know Ramona.
She's on the line. She says she has a couple things to add to the conversation.
Okay, you profit off America, yet telling us how racist and how bad it is, all while you are here and you are a millionaire.
Come back
Chicago.
to me, then we bring
And you all like Somalians are getting businesses taken over, but you telling us how oppressed and how racist America is. Come on.
give Ramona,
If that's the case, go fix your own country. Go make your own country great. Other than that, shut up and chill out.
call that would be in the right order.
I'm glad Donald Trump not playing no more.
Okay. So, Ramona, 2 minutes.
When you open, when you come back, come to me. I'm gonna come in, then we're gonna go to Ramona for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, all that alleged fraud, right?
Now, unless if she
Stealing
says
all the
something that
taxpayer money,
so
stealing
we
all
can
the doing the welfare fraud, all the money that they laundered, starting these businesses, these non-profit, and you gonna sit up there and while we're sitting up there don't even know how we gonna pay these property taxes and next how we gonna feed our kids, and you talking about some foreigners that came over here and ungrateful, man, please. Listen, guys, we're all for legal immigration, but you can't make me feel sorry for somebody who came over here illegally and now they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. Just like we got to deal with them, they got to deal with it. If we commit a crime, we got to deal with it. They have to. My sympathy is for the immigrants that came over here legally and now have to. Okay.
Welcome back to Black and Right Radio, 560 AM, 92.7 FM. I'm going to give it over to Miss Jackson.
You know, I just wanted to say briefly, I don't understand what the problem is about our president wanting America to go first. I don't understand what the conflict is there. I don't understand how it is that we can get so caught up in personality that we don't deal with what's in front of us. America is in a place that I've never seen it be in the 63 years that I've been living. I've never felt that America was threatened in any type of way. The first time that you saw something like that, of course, was the 9/11 attack. But outside of that, I've never seen America appear to lose its grip, to not know what's going on. And for me, I welcome a Donald Trump.
Yes.
I welcome a president that's not the regular political person, the regular politician, somebody that's going to bring business as usual. I welcome the change because we need someone that was going to handle this aggressively. Anytime the country's got to witness caravans and caravans of illegals come to this country unvetted, we don't have any idea who's roaming our streets, who's in our schools, Who's in our police departments? Who's in our public agencies? Who's our next door neighbor? No, we needed someone who could handle this aggressively. And that's just what Donald Trump is doing. So I personally, I'm glad to see that he's doing it, because I really don't see another person in this day and time that would handle it the way that Donald Trump is handling it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Real talk. Real talk. We're going to get to our caller now, Ramona. Ramona, you're on the line.
Hey,
Hi,
Ramona.
Ramona. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
That's why
You know,
you can't
Ramona,
pass.
thank you for that information. You know, thanks a lot for that
Yes.
information. Now, if you would be so kind as to give us the wards
Yeah.
and the areas as to where, where these property taxes are going down. Okay, cool. Where they're going down, because that issue needs to be brought up in City Hall. The fact that the white aldermen are sitting there and watching their wards and their constituents taxes, property taxes go down. Well, them too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you could get us that information so that it can be addressed.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Ramona.
Yeah. Good. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Trump. Yes.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
that you brought that up, Ramona, because I live in South Shore, and that was one of the issues that I took offense to when they portrayed that situation the way that it was portrayed. And what I want the people from that area to realize is that none of the black aldermen, which in that area, the alderman is Alderman
The
Greg
pitiful 20.
Mitchell. Alderman Desmond Yancey is also a South Shore alderman, and so is Alderwoman Michelle Harris.
Mhm.
And if those people in that area look to their left and look to their right, they'll see that those aldermen are not fighting for them. And in fact, it was a recent article in the Sun-Times about how Alderman Greg Mitchell was caught up in some of those building violation situations over there, which is the reason why, as my alderman, he could not even assist me with my problem when he had the fraudulent information from the public officials right there in his hand in a meeting with them. He had to let them get up and walk away because he himself was caught up in the corrupt issues of those buildings in South Shore. So he
Oh, she
that
is.
whole
Sure.
South, right, that whole
5,
South
6, 7,
Shore
8.
area, that whole South Shore area. So we want to thank you for bringing that
Thank
up
you.
and bringing that out. And like I said before, please get that information to us so that get it to Zoe and Danny. That'll be perfect. And then I'll deal with it how I'm going to deal with it with the white alderman.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
call.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
That's
Yes.
our operations manager, Ramona. We appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you.
Ramona.
So, do you want to talk about the property taxes? I know you're an expert.
Well,
Tell me that.
I was I knew that. Actually, it's funny because the reasoning behind our property taxes going up, but not the north side or downtown, is because of COVID and because we've lost businesses and all those things, and it hit hard because all the businesses were leaving, and so the burden was put on the residential, but they didn't say the residential north side. They said the residential south side and the west side. But I feel like the reason why, because my mother was living downtown when that shelter that the end of Chicago was right there in Streeterville. I watched a lot of $1 million homes be sold for half the price. I watched people move out every weekend, every week. And the illusion of taxing the ultra rich is supposed to be here to make it seem like he's for the people, but at the end of the day, trying to find like a common ground, or to make it seem like we still want to work with businesses because we know we need the business because he's leaving, but pushing us out, making us think that you're fighting for us, but you're not. It's a game. It's a game, like Dick Gregory always said, and we keep getting hit because we keep voting the way that we vote.
We haven't learned the game yet.
Sorry.
We haven't learned the game.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah, we haven't learned. It's a game. We haven't learned it. We haven't learned our
They
lesson.
haven't learned our lesson. I'm gonna let them know how they can appeal their property taxes, and then
We're gonna go into
So
maybe go to the crime clip. And how many calls you got on the board?
it's full.
It's
It stays full.
Okay, so we're gonna tell them how they can fight their property taxes with this appeal, and then go to another call. Zoe, you gotta get in that discretionary fund.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
trying to
so,
figure out when we. That's correct. 200 million.
Yeah, we do.
It's
After you know what? After you play the crime tape, then let her come back with the discretionary funds and raises of the budget.
So go to you.
Just to explain the property tax appeal that they can do. Then go to Brandon Johnson crying. You don't even have to pay the whole thing.
I want to talk to him. I want to say after that.
That's what I said. Then
Yeah, I
after
want to,
that,
because I
then
want to
come
talk
to him.
about how you're
Come to
crying
about
When you have, yeah.
right. That's what I said. Let them know how they can appeal it,
Oh,
appeal their property taxes, play him crying, and come back to you about the 200 million discretion or whatever else you want to say about the.
But like she said, wanna cater to the liberal vote. The way that you gonna get them, honestly, is these layoffs. The libraries, the animals, and stuff like that. You know, you gotta get. That's the only
a lot
way.
of those liberals
And-
came down there about those animal rights and stuff like that.
And TIF, and that TIF money going over
Make
there.
sure you say what TIF is.
Tax increment financing.
Okay.
Tax increment financing,
So,
aka
because
their
they
piggy
need to
bank.
know that they can appeal those taxes. That it's not enough to do no bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
That
24th
they have
Ward,
to actually do an
24th
actual
Ward.
process.
Monique
Right.
Scott.
Yeah, she was out there. That's the 24th Ward.
That's 24th Ward.
And then play. How long is that clip of his of the crime?
It's less than a minute.
It's less than a minute.
Hey guys,
Okay,
we good?
cool. Play that. Then go to Zoe about the budget again. Okay.
Open up with you. You say what you gotta say since we're on property taxes.
Yes.
Play Brandon Johnson crime.
Crime. Then go to Zoe. And then if
We good, guys?
Then a call. Then a call. Then we come back from the call. Then go
Hey
straight.
now.
Good. People kept calling. So thank you for the people. They keep the phone lines going.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, people. For keeping the phone lines going.
Yeah, people from Virginia, DC, Philly, East Coast, baby, Pennsylvania,
Thank you. That's a great show. Thank you.
Texas. Yeah. Now somebody called from out the country.
Oh, I was on Barry.
gone.
I was on Barry podcast. We came on there, but what he showed a clip recently.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey.
Jenny from the block.
No, Jenny McGuire. Her show comes on right after this.
Oh, young Jenny. Jenny from the block.
She comes on from 7 to 8.
Oh, 7 to 8. Jenny from the block. Okay. Oh, nice studio. Signature Bank. What up, SB?
Oh, we got Little Rock. Little Rock.
How many calls we got? It's still full?
Yep, we got.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, thank you from Fanfare. Thank you. For Barry. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello.
Jenny.
Hello, hello. How you doing? I'm good.
There's a lot of chatter online. It sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's liking it.
Call line's full. We've been full like call line.
Good.
They want change in the city.
Change. The change is coming.
Thank you. Pray for us. Pray.
Yeah.
It's going too far. This
Well, the suburbs,
nonsense.
we're at their,
I haven't seen the studios
they're
in a
losing their
while.
minds.
We come with a cry.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes.
You want to open it up or you want me to open it up?
So we can save time. Because I want Zoe to be able to really deal with that discretionary funding of salaries. I just want to tell them that they can appeal their property taxes, that they can't
Yes,
stop
and
at,
then contact the Department of Justice.
and right. And then
There's something
play the
wrong.
tape. You say that's less than 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
And after he cries,
Well, it's 42 seconds.
Take it to the top.
It's less than
okay, less than a
40
minute,
seconds.
that's what I mean. And after he cries, go back to Zoe.
Elk Grove Village. NALawGroup.com. Call 847-593-8777.
All right. We're back. And one thing that I want to bring to the audience attention is that you can't appeal your your property tax bill with a 2025 real estate assessed valuation complaint. And it's done by the Board of Review of Cook County, and you can get it from the 6th floor of 118 North Clark Street in room 601. And the reason why I'm encouraging people to do this, especially as Ramona pointed out, South Side and West Side residents. It's because they really have us believing that the only thing that needed to happen was that you needed to burn your tax bill and that you needed these black preachers to come out front and make a fake outrage about it. No, we know better than that. We know that it takes an actual process in order to correct things. So I want to encourage people to flood the Cook County Tax Maria Pappas office and the Board of Review with this complaint form about your property taxes, and we're going to hold City Hall and Cook County accountable because the play that they do claiming that the jurisdiction of the city has nothing to do with the jurisdiction of the county when we're looking at a whole tax bill being increased because the property taxes came out of the mayor and the city alderman, and we're paying it to Cook County. I wanted to make that clear.
Yes, that's true. That's how you make change. Now, I know you guys are probably in for a good laugh, so listen closely to this. wants something he can work with, guys. He just wants something he can work with.
I didn't even know he said all that at the end.
Yeah. So it's give us something we can work with.
Well, if you can download the 26 budget recommendations on the ShyCityClerk.com, and if you scroll to page 564 under the Finance General Corporate Fund Finance General, and you scroll down to the itemized line of special events projects, you will see new arrivals services for $200,274,535. So the line and the poverty sucks is crazy to me because you have snuck in $200 million for new arrivals. And what I have an issue with is where is the disgrace 50 at? Y'all haven't even talked about that, like, let alone the $691 million in personnel services. So when you look at that, we're looking at what, $200, what's that, $900? So $900 million, and we have what, $1.2 billion deficit
already.
So you could take that $900 million and we can, kill the budget. Offset right there, right? You account, you're a master accountant right here. So I'm trying to figure out what in the Tubi movie was that. That Tyler Perry production. You are going so hard. You went into these. First of all, Brandon Johnson, because I know you're listening. You went into these churches and you did round tables for the 2026 budget, trying to get people to, get involved, the West Side, South Side. Did you bring up that $200 million that you slid in there for the new arrivals? Did you bring up these crazy raises? Like the aviation guy, McMurray, he just started in 2025. He's set to receive a $58,000 raise if the 2026 budget passes. Chris Brown, he is the commissioner for the libraries. They're laying off so many, I think it's like 100 jobs that they're laying off in the library, but you are going to give him a $6,000 raise. If he gets his raise, he's at $217,000. The mayor makes $221,000 a year. Then you're talking about the water. You got Randy Connor, the water commissioner. He's looking to set for a $36,000 raise. Marlene Hopkins, the building violation, the queen of building violation, the lady who's running an eminent domain scheme in the buildings department, is set to get a $21,000 or $17,000 raise. Then let's talk about serial killer Mary Richardson Lowry, the corporation counsel that keeps being posted. Oh, we gotta go. But anyway, she's set to get a $21,000 raise. This is ridiculous while they're laying off all these people from procurement services to DFSS to the library, city workers.
As if they don't need food while you're crying about your family being hungry. Callers, appreciate your patience. We'll get to you as soon as we get done with these commercials.
Perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Excellent. 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 Gonna take the call when it's the time.
That phone looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
No, they're hearing the truth.
Yeah,
This
they're
is what
hearing
I'm
the
saying.
truth.
Danny, respond to the next caller's question.
Okay.
I want to get a pick what you got. I'm going to do a selfie.
Okay.
Yeah, people. I just talked to a friend of mine who works for the city. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to have a job soon. They have no
Yeah.
money. They're running out of money.
Yeah, and they
see what I'm
secretly
saying?
cutting those jobs.
And they were
tell
putting people
them.
on at the airport.
Mm.
I should have came in earlier. I got to jump in if you don't mind. But they're putting people on these jobs. They're gold. No one knows who the hell they are.
Yeah.
180 grand a year.
Uh-huh.
This is what we're talking
Deputy
about.
chief,
Excellent.
chief, deputy 4 or 5, deputy chief making
Deputizing
100.
the chief.
Deputy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, making $100,000.
Look at the insanity out. We're in King County, St. Charles. They lost their mind. They're losing their minds there.
They're losing their minds.
You all, we have to flip red. We keep telling you, we got to get these crooks up out of office.
Well, your movement's huge because I hear about it out. Well, I've seen you at some of the party, but it's big.
Oh, that's
You
good.
just gotta get people to go.
Yes.
Hit the
gotta
box
keep at it.
and just.
You gotta keep that.
The problem is
When
people
we
talk
started
again,
this-
and then 3 days before you can't find them before the election. You know what I mean? You gotta get them.
Yeah, we got to get them out. Guys, you got to get out and vote. We got to make this too big to
we were
read.
down in the city a couple weeks ago. There's a lot of everything's boarded up.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't want to work. They don't want to be down there anymore.
No, everything's boarded up. We're going to lose our city.
But we gotta keep the conversation going. We gotta keep going.
You spoke at where did I see you at the Drake?
Yeah, it was Drake.
That was a good one.
Of the
You got
conservative. Yeah.
fired up there, but when's their next time? Are they having anything there soon?
I don't know.
We'll be at the Gregory's Steakhouse South
Oh,
Barrington.
Barrington, yeah, that's not far from.
Yeah,
That's all I got there.
yeah,
I'm
January
in Office
14th.
59. Yeah, I'll come
Okay,
by.
then you see us out there. You see, y'all gotta have us on y'all show.
Yeah.
Y'all monkeying around. Look, y'all monkeying around.
Miss Jackson, before we get back on, okay, we got
We got a few minutes.
How do you
Before you
want
go on.
We gonna take the call. Go right in taking the call. You let Danny respond to a call. Then after Danny responds to a call, go to another call. Let's see if we can knock out.
It's
2
page
phone calls on this.
564. Is special events projects, new arrivals services.
Yep. That's it, guys. Snuck in on the special events, new arrival services.
Do you got more that you want to deal with that?
No. Oh, well,
We're having a
if we
press
have
conference.
Just at the end, if I have enough time.
Press conference,
This is about all
guys.
they got to do.
We're having a